Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. Today I'm gonna work on the red OBS, that guy right there. And I got it home the other day and I've been driving it around a little bit and it's been doing pretty good. I took it down to my folks' house, probably about, I don't know, 75 miles there and back, and loaded up some paver stones and brought them back, and it did pretty good. So today I'm gonna try to clean it up a little bit. I got an oil change for it, and I got a little tune-up for it, cap, rotor, plug wires, and plugs. And I'm going to try to get the interior cleaned up too. I got some stuff I was testing a little bit to bring the interior plastics back around, and I think it's going to work really good. So we'll try that out today, and let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and start by taking this bug deflector off. I don't know if these things really work or not. I had one on my 96 I think for a while, and I think it just worked good at catching leaves underneath it. Like that one. That's why I wanted to take it off, get it cleaned out in there. I don't know if I'm going to put it back on or not. We'll see. Sit out here in the sun for a little while and dry out, and I'm gonna go inside and clean my shop up a little bit because it's a mess and I can't work in there because it's such a mess. And then we'll pull this thing in there and I'll pick it up and I'll start doing the tune-up on it, or maybe we'll start cleaning the inside. I don't know, we'll see. So here's the interior of the truck, and I'm not gonna show like doing a detail on it because I'm not really gonna detail it. I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit. It's really just not in that bad a shape. It just kind of needs vacuumed and wiped down and whatnot. This dash up here and stuff, it's kind of like chalky, and it's pretty bad, like in here in the doors where the sun was beating on it. Over around here you can see, and maybe you can see up here on the dash, it's pretty bad. Up by where the instrument cluster is, up in front of there. So I started to kind of clean it up a little bit right here. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it looks a ton better right there. So it says to kind of brush it in a little bit. I'm gonna go find maybe like an old toothbrush or something and squirt some stuff and wipe it off and try to brush it in and see if we can get this interior to come around and vacuum the carpets up a little bit. I mean, that was under the factory mat, and then this is the rest. So it'll probably come around pretty good once I pull the seats out and shampoo the whole thing. I don't think I'm going to get that into it today, but I kind of just wanted to get it vacuumed out, cleaned up a little bit. So I just want to show you guys real quick how much this dash is coming around. I just kind of sprayed this side off a little bit and wiped it down. I guess it's kind of hard to see in the camera, but let's see. Now it says you're supposed to take a brush and like rub it in and agitate it in, and I haven't done that yet. I'm just doing this like step one, get the big stuff off, clean this up just a little bit, and man, it just comes right back to life. Let's see if we can get, I don't know, can you see like how oxidized it is? So it looks a lot better. It looks like I'm gonna need to bring that brush out and agitate it a little bit, but man, it's so hard to see in the camera, but it looks way better, way better. So I think I'm gonna take a break, go pick up one of my kiddos from school, and then I'll come back and get this finished up. All right, so while I was picking a kid up, stopped by the hardware store in town and picked this brush up. So we'll see, let's spray some of this on here. And then we'll kind of rub it with this brush. Holy cow, that looks brand new. Brand new. We'll see. Sometimes it kind of takes a minute and it'll come back a little dry again. But I think maybe even a couple applications of that is going to come right around. So I'm going to try to do some more in this truck. I'm just going to keep going for a little while and I'll pick it back up here in a minute. Alright, here we go. So I know this is just not going to show up on the camera, but up here was like the worst. Yeah, you can't see nothing. But man, take it from me, it looks great. It looks like back to factory. I cannot believe how much of that oxidation and just dryness came out of this. Like I said, I may have to do another coat, you know, in a week or two maybe, but man, it just looks really good. I did these guys down there. I'm using this stuff. I bought it from another YouTuber, Interior Renew and Protect, made in USA. I don't know who actually bottles this, but there's a couple different YouTubers that are putting out detail products and stuff now, and I think that they're all made by the same company. But man, it's looking good. So now let's pop the hood and maybe start working on some of the tune-up stuff. Oh no, you know what, I got one more thing to do before we get done with the interior. As you can see, this truck has these like totally awesome tow mirrors here, and they totally suck. They're kind of cool because they're like the old school style like extendo mirrors, but they're loose in here and they won't tighten up. And so this is a piece of electrical wire. I think the other side's got some baling wire on it, and that's just supposed to keep it. But when you're going down the highway, it pretty much just does that the whole time, so you can't see nothing. So I was pulling some parts off another truck the other day, and I just grabbed these, bam, off of it. So we're gonna throw those guys on there, and we're gonna roll with those until I get some different tow mirrors. I have another idea of what I want to do with these, but we'll get to that eventually. So these are the three nuts you're trying to get to behind there, and they're a pain to get where you want them to get, especially this front one. It's way up there. This one is probably the easiest one to get to. This one's not too bad if you can get the right angle on it, but this guy's kind of a bear. So I liked it when I set it in there. I like to get them all like kind of set on there and started, and then I'll go back through, tighten this one first, and then this one, and then the easiest one. I also stick them on there kind of with a needle nose plier, but you probably won't be able to see all that because it's all on the inside, and there's not really a good way to get like a camera in there while I'm working on it. These mirrors with that cable coming off the end of them, you saw, they have power option. These are power adjustable. They got the heated option for the defroster, and I think that's it. Just power. They don't have the turn signals in them, but some of them do. The later ones do. It's also all 10 millimeter. The old hardware that was on here was 7/16, but I don't think that was a factory deal because it was kind of jury-rigged together. You heard all the washers fall out and stuff. That's not how it's supposed to be. Well, there you go. That's what it looks like. They're a lot sturdier. I kind of like the look of the other ones a little bit better, and they sat up a little higher. It was a little easier for me to see. These ones seem kind of low, but these aren't the final mirror that's going to be on this truck. I think the ones I'm going to get are going to sit up a little bit higher, a little bit further out. I think it'll be pretty cool, but might look funny on the truck until I can get it lifted with a little bit of a tire on it too. So I'm going to wait on that anyway. But finally, I got all this done. I'm going to do one more quick vacuum on the carpet because I got it dirty when I went and picked the kit up. Take all these tools out of here. I never did clean my shop. When I came in to clean my shop, I took a bunch of phone calls, and so my shop's still a mess. But I think we're going to take a break, go get some groceries down my neck, and come back and do the tune-up. And hopefully I want to get this thing out on the road before the sun goes down. but we'll see. Maybe have to finish it up tomorrow. We'll just see how far I can get tonight. But here's where the mirrors are. Pretty sweet. Alright, so I got the interior all vacuumed out. I got all the door cards on. I got the new mirrors on. They're alright. Not my favorite. I kind of like the old ones. Let's see. But then, if you see the interior, it looks a lot better. These mats didn't come out, but they're just the mats. But it's not bad in here. The dash is what, like, the real hero of the day. It just came out really good. It looks so much better. I'm really happy with it. So I still got some work to do in here, but I think that'll do for now. Well guys, I think that's probably gonna do it for tonight. I'm gonna go inside and I got another video to edit still that I want to try to get out this weekend, and try to get this one finished up tomorrow. I'll probably put